Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the
Sadly Relatable podcast.
We back, baby!
Yay, yay!
Ooh, we back! Episode 2 in the stew.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
That wasn't funny, didn't
You laughed. That was a real laugh. Don't even try
It
that.
was a real laugh, but then I was like, why would I ever laugh at a man's joke?
Wow, look at you. You hate
I'm
that.
so anti-men recently. It's so bad.
Get over it, man. It's been
I'm
months. Sorry.
It's not about that, you idiot. That wasn't funny. I've been anti-men, so...
Yeah, but you need to stop that.
I've got something to tell you. Okay, first of all,
Welcome
hello.
back, guys.
I feel like it's very loud, AYOUB.
It is kind of loud.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Nishran does this every episode, guys.
It's just hurting my ears.
Better?
You didn't change it, did
Wallah, I
you?
did.
You changed my one, not yours.
Yeah, I changed both.
No, you didn't. You
Wallah,
lied.
I did. Wallah, I did.
Okay, so hello. What I was gonna say is,
You're going to have to speak into the mic, by the way.
Yeah, but it's hurting my ears.
It's not that loud, G. Sorry, guys. Carry on. What are you saying?
What I was saying is, I don't want to start on a bad note, so we'll go into that in a second. But first of all, let's just say thank you to everyone on all the love that you guys showed us in the last episode. Like, it was just, I just felt like a proud moment reading those comments.
It's weird because, like, we got the studio and, like, I remember showing some people before, like, the episode. And,
Are
like,
we both doing the same thing?
I don't know. We're still not comfortable. I felt like, you know, the last episode, I felt like it was like the first episode we ever filmed.
Yeah, we were
we were very awkward and, like, uncomfortable and the pressure was on. But yeah, so I showed a few people the studio beforehand, what I got. And, like, their reactions weren't, like, the way I wanted it to be.
Because they're not Sadly Relatable family.
Yeah. Like, to them, they're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. But I wanted them to be like how we are. Like, oh, that's sick. Well, so, like, in my head, it made me doubt, like, if people would even care that we got a studio. But then seeing the reaction that we had, it made me happy. I was like, okay, yeah, it was kind of, like, worth it.
But that's because they've seen the growth and a lot of them have been here from the start.
Yeah.
Of course, even if you haven't, still the same. But yeah, it was just, everyone was like so proud. People were making dua, like I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
I don't want to always like sit there and be like, guys, I just love you so much. You know what I'm saying?
No, I love it.
But yeah, it's really cool. I feel like there's a lot to be done, inshallah. May Allah protect us from evil eye and bless every single one of our Sadly Relatable family and viewers and followers and subscribers and commenters with good health, success, happiness, and a good 2023. Ameen.
Ameen. And also, we're going to take a second right now for them to like, subscribe, and share the video.
Come on.
Here's your time.
Guys, come on, yeah? If you're watching this, you might as well just click. Look, let me just tell you something now, yeah? When you do good, good comes back.
Yeah,
sometimes I'll be watching a YouTube video or a TikTok and I'll be like, I genuinely don't care, but I see the person, I'm like, oh, let me help them.
Yeah. I always do that. Well, sometimes I'll see a TikTok and I'll just scroll past it and I think, do you know what? Let me go back and just give it to them just for the fact that it might push them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wallah, that's me.
So you better do that right now as I'll find you now and elbow dropper.
Do it now and good will come.
Inshallah. But yeah, we said to everyone, give us advice about things. Some people took it as an open book to shut down the whole thing.
Nah.
Don't like that table. Yeah, I think you should change that. Shut up. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Wallah, I'm joking.
Okay, first of all.
I'm joking, wallah. But we do hear you about the being closer because you guys are so used to us being like so close to the screen and seeing our facial expressions. We're definitely taking note of that, and inshallah with time we're gonna have like multiple cameras, one close on me, one close on Nishran, and like
someone did mention that, and it's in the works, guys. So we're gonna have a camera like that cuts to me, cuts to AYOUB. Also, funny thing, because someone commented about the table, which by the way AYOUB's very protective because I feel like this is his baby.
So they can take a joke. Come on, you're allowed to say what you want. It's fine.
No, we want you to because we're going to be listening to you guys. But that table we were actually gonna make black originally. Do you remember? And then
I like it like this.
Yeah, but I say we Photoshop it just to see what it'd look like.
Yeah,
Do you get it?
We'll see. We can do a vote on Instagram.
Story, let's do that.
See what people like.
So we were gonna make it black, and then we looked at it and we're like, give some character. But yeah, someone suggested that, and it's funny because all the suggestions you guys left, we already have discussed them all.
Yeah, literally. Even like segments and things that we want to do. So inshallah.
It was a bit annoying how far away it was, though. I'll be honest with you. Like I kept zooming in.
No, but first of all, you're thinking that.
No, let me give me constructive criticism. No, you're wrong.
No. Because you lot have got used to it a certain way. But if you go to every show, they have a camera that distance. But with the exception of other multiple cameras, which we have ready and everything, guys. It's just we film towards the end of the week, and I don't have enough time to edit multiple cameras. But we're changing our filming date, and the production's
I'm kind of glad that we done everything. Like there's wires and stuff there, and we done it how it is, so they can see the progress as well, rather than it just being perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm kind of glad that things are the way they are, so we can look back and see the process.
Yeah. I was obviously Idris kind of knew about the studio. My friend Idris, one of my best friends.
Your bestie.
Yeah, he kind of saw the studio when we first got it, and then like he saw the final product, and I brought him here the other day to show it to him, and then I got a text from him yesterday. It was like really, really nice, and him just saying like he's proud of me and stuff like that, and like how far we've come.
That's so cute. Idris is such a good... You know, your friends, Allahumma barik, are such good friends.
I know, I'm kind of blessed.
You know what it is, yeah? There's so many bad men in this world, yeah? And for some reason, Allahumma barik, you've like gathered like a lot of the good ones, and you've made a friendship group out of them.
Alhamdulillah. Which
you're thinking, you don't know what
you don't know what we do behind closed doors. No, I'm joking.
Stuff like, no, I mean, even if they do bad in their private time,
they're mannered people, they're respectful. Yeah,
the way they come across, and that's not a lot of men. Do you get it?
Yeah.
But
Alhamdulillah,
your
I'm
friends
actually
are
blessed.
such good friends, Allahumma barik.
And then like I kind of sat around and I looked at like when I saw that message, it made me feel as if, because right now we're going through the stage. I'm 26.
Damn.
You're 25.
You're
I'm 27 next month. Don't stress me out. I don't want to think about
you're
it.
27 in less than a month.
No, don't.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, but stress. But I'm seeing my friendship group around me getting married, buying homes, doing these things where I'm like, oh my God, like everyone's adulting right now. And like, I've been to like 3 weddings in the last month. I got a wedding on Sunday. Like, there's so many things going on. And I'm thinking everyone's like getting their life together.
You're thinking, I still feel 18.
Yeah, I still feel like it. But then like having that message from Idris and then like realizing that I am also adulting. Like we're building a business, we're building a brand, we're doing these things. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so it made me, I don't know, it gave me some reassurance that I'm like on the path of actually do it. Maybe I'm on a different vertical in the sense of I'm not getting married, but we're there.
Comparison is the thief of joy. I'm telling
definitely.
you now, when you compare anything of yours to someone else, wallah, I genuinely believe you can give yourself mental health issues doing so.
No, yeah, definitely, 100%.
Like, just do not look at anyone else's path, focus on your own. And I feel like we all need to take that in, because we'll look at people our age or even people younger than us. Like, sometimes I think the fact Molly May is like 22 and I'm like, bloody hell, Allahumma barik. But nah, just everyone's life it's all written anyway. Why are we going to stress about something that's already written?
Yeah. I think that's one thing that like, you know, like, we've kind of seen it in the journey of like times I've brought it up on the podcast, how I've been feeling and stressing out. But alhamdulillah, may Allah keep it this way and make it easier for me. My mindset recently has actually developed. And I know sometimes it's hard to kind of do that so quickly. I feel like it's been a few months. But I've really stopped looking at results. I've stopped looking at these things that used to stress me. And now I'm just like, I wake up every day and I go, today's the day that I'm just going to put effort in.
If it's meant as well, another thing I'd say is, let's say you're focusing, let's say you start a business and you focusing so hard on it and you really want it so bad, you should think in your head that if it doesn't work out, wallah, you should have happiness in you, because you're like, that's Allah's plan. Yeah. So either way, I'm going to be happy. Yeah. So I know it's hard, but I like started something recently and it was kind of like a decision I needed to make, and I really wanted it so bad, and I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I was like, no, like I have to have it, and I'm going to be so sad. And then I prayed istikhara, and then I was literally, as soon as I prayed istikhara, I was like, if anything, if it doesn't happen, it's better, I was like, thank you Allah for making it not happen if it doesn't happen. Do you get it?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's so difficult, I know, but the devil is coming. I'm telling you, the devil's got you in
right
a
here. You're right, mate. No, I'm joking. What a headbutt. Nah, listen. Back to my point about doing it daily. Yeah. So like, back to my point, what I was saying about like the taking it day by day is I've got into that mindset of like, instead of looking at an end result where I'm like, I want to be here, I just think to myself, I know to get there, I have to work hard and I have to keep consistent. So instead of thinking, why am I not there yet? All I have to do is wake up every day and just say today.
Appreciate everything first.
Appreciate everything, but wake up every day and just say, okay, today I'm just going to try my hardest. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I can do every day.
What can you do?
Yeah, just try my hardest, get what I can get done. That's all you can do. Stop stressing about so much. And I was watching this lecture. I can't remember whether it's an Islamic lecture or not, but they were talking about giving everything a set time. Like, I think it was Islamic. And it was talking about, for example, say I've got to get something done by 2:00. And then after that,
I just realised we matched our last outfits. And we matched Sorry. Wait, were you wearing black last time?
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you, wallah.
It's all right. See that comment? I was like, Nisha needs to let you finish this stuff.
Sorry.
You do, G. Wallah. There's someone out there that cares about me. Thank you.
Wallah, you know what it is? If I get a thought, I have to say it.
Yeah, no.
I'm so sorry. Karen, you were saying you're watching
That's how I know you weren't even listening. You were just, I'm talking and you're like, is he wearing the same top as me? You snake.
That's what's going through my brain.
Just listen to
No,
these
you
things.
said give it everything a set time. You don't know if it's Islamic lecture
Yeah.
or not. Go.
So what I was saying was, they're talking about how, for example, you say you got to get something done at 2, and then you got to get something done at like 4, 3, whatever, and you've got these time limits of trying to get it done. They said sometimes don't waste so much energy trying to get that thing done and then pushing everything back.
Yeah.
So for example, say I haven't finished this thing by 2,
Yeah.
sometimes it's okay to say, oh, let me put it aside and move on to the other stuff.
Yeah.
So eventually, say for example, the thing that I normally need to get done by 2, I don't get it done. It takes me all day. Then I finish
And
it,
then
but then I've missed out on 5 other things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay to be like, let me stop that, get these other things done.
Yeah.
Because then by the end of the day, you would have been more productive instead of taking so much time to get that one thing done.
Speaking of productivity, I feel like it is, for me anyway, and I don't know if any of you guys have this issue as well, let me know, but I was in a constant cycle of not being productive and then me not being productive would make me depressed. And then it was like and then because I was depressed, I wasn't productive.
Yeah.
And it was a constant cycle. But one thing that really helped me, and especially if you do have ADHD as well, is a to-do.
I thought you were going to say, like, get an iPad. It did help me though. The iPad helped me bear, I can't lie.
The iPad
changed my life.
It actually does. I'm telling you now, get a to-do list, yeah? So this is what I do, right? And this is like, if you guys want to take this on board, it's helped me. Say Allahumma barik before it stops helping me. I will do my overall to-do list.
What's wrong with you, man? You're still not used to this set. You've hit this mic like 100 times.
Sorry.
Bring it a little bit higher, maybe.
So I will do my overall to-do list. Genuinely everything I need to do in life.
Yeah.
Call AYOUB. book my smear test. Why are you saying it's literally like...
I know it's a normal thing. I don't know why I reacted like that. I'm actually a child.
No, you're not a child. I get it. But it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, men. Book all these things, everything AYOUB that I need to do. And what I'll do is as well throughout the day, let's say I'm walking, I'm doing whatever in my house, I'm working, and I have a thought in my brain, straight away I'll get my notes out and I'll write in my notes. And I just have loads of notes. And at the end of the day or in the morning, I'll go through my notes, add it to my to-do list. And then what I do is I have a day to-do list. So the next day I'll set myself some goals of what I can get done on my to-do list, my priorities. And then most of the time I don't do it all, but doing like a couple of things, getting them done, I've realized gives you dopamine and it makes you feel good. And then it motivates you the next day to do more, or it makes you less depressed for not being productive.
I 100% agree with Wallah. Do you know why? When I tick that box of something done, my anxiety reduces.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing ever. And I think it's helped so much my anxiety. Just to-do list. I have same as you. I have like an app that has my life to-do list stuff and it's in sections. And then I have an actual note thing where I write my daily to-do list.
Yeah.
It's like a calendar that you can get. And I write them down daily, what I need to get done. And if I don't get it done, I'll push it to the next day.
Yeah.
But every day I'm ticking off stuff.
Allahumma barik.
And even if it's the smallest thing, go get a haircut.
Yeah.
But I come back and I tick it off, and wallah, it's like I just feel like comfort.
But speaking of the smallest thing, yeah, another thing I've noticed is put the small stuff in there.
Yeah.
Genuinely, brush teeth. No, I'm joking. Put the small stuff in there, like do laundry.
Yeah.
Or, do you know what I mean? Those little things. And I do understand that some of us, we do have a younger audience as well. And some of you guys are probably thinking like, because I didn't really care about my to-do list for
Get up, go to school, come back, play PlayStation. Do you know what I mean?
But I mean, like anyone, guys, you guys could not be working. You could be at home chilling. But I know you've needed to fold your clothes for the past 6 months, or you've needed to wash your makeup brushes, or
wash your clothes or fold your clothes.
I
was going to say.
like, or get rid of, chuck those clothes that you no longer wear to charity. Guys, the little things help you feel like your life is together. It clears your mind and then you can focus on other things.
It definitely sets you up. Like, for example, knowing what I've got to do tomorrow. Like, I've already got my to-do list for tomorrow done. I feel mentally prepared for this day.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes before I used to do to-do lists, I'd like go throughout the day and then I'd have this anxiety of like, is there something I'm forgetting? What have I got to do tomorrow? Like, is there stuff I need to get done? That would be some anxiety that I'd have. But now that like reduces that because I know it's all on the iPad. And I used to do it, by the way, before I got an iPad. I've been doing it for a few years with actual books and planners.
Speaking of
the iPad
iPads,
just made it easier.
iPad really did help me, I'm not going to lie.
Apple, sponsor us.
No. iPad, Wallah, genuinely helped me.
We
and
sound like
I want to give
millennials.
away an iPad right now.
Really?
Yes.
Oi, what a G. Can I get it? Second
You're
iPad.
paying for half of it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, don't say I'm giving away. Say we're giving away an iPad.
We are, but it's okay because
I'm down 100%.
Yeah, let's do it. Wallah.
Do you know what? That's so true. Why are we here gassing? We're talking about
This
iPad.
is so sick.
And there's someone there that's probably like, oh, I wish I could like have the spare money to get one.
Yeah.
It would
We're
help
giving
us.
away iPad right
Guys,
now.
we're giving an iPad away this episode. And guess what? you're going to have to comment the word at the end of the episode or somewhere in between the episodes so we know you've actually watched.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I like
we're
I said,
going to say a word eventually in this episode, and then you're going to have to comment that to be in a chance of winning an iPad.
You know what I like about this giveaway as well? A lot of people do giveaways for the wrong intentions. So they'll do giveaways to gain followers.
Yeah.
We're doing it halfway through, and like not a lot of people are going to know.
We're not going to post it anywhere else. It's just going to be in this episode. If you've watched this episode, you can have a chance of winning an iPad.
Yeah. Okay. So if you guys, because it genuinely helped me, and I feel like you guys deserve it as well.
Yeah.
If you guys want to win an iPad, then we're going to say a word in a bit. You have to watch the rest of the episode, but you have to guys, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below, of course, with the word, and also please just support us, guys.
Yeah, just love us forever. Don't ever
comment
leave.
on our stuff. Be every single live that we're in. Devote your life to us.
Yeah, and I promise every one of you will get an iPad.
No, but I think we should monthly give back.
Yeah, definitely.
Inshallah.
Can we talk about the depression that I've had these last few days because of Morocco?
Speaking of which,
guys,
did you see my TikTok?
Yeah, I saw it.
Speaking of which, I got a bone to pick.
Wait, no. Let's start with, first of all, we're so proud of Morocco, especially me. Allahumma barik.
What do you mean especially? I'm proud of them as well.
No, you don't watch football. Neither do I. What am I talking about? Look at me. I've watched one World Cup and I'm like, you don't watch it.
No, I just like the way that everyone united.
Yeah, first of all.
For me, I was proud of that.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. We made it to semi-finals. Morocco, they made history. First African team to ever make it that far.
Allahumma barik.
And we literally, in the group stages, people looked at us like we were going to be at the bottom of them. We weren't even going to get in. And we didn't even concede one goal other than our own one. And then obviously against France when we lost.
So we're not... Can you explain it to me? Because I don't understand football. I don't want to sound stupid. Are we
I might
in
struggle
the World Cup?
Yeah, we're going to play tomorrow to see if we place third.
Croatia, right?
Yeah, I think that's the team.
So, but third is still really good.
Third's good and you get a medal and everything. That's an achievement.
And no African country's ever done it?
Never.
I think we're gonna win.
And I think the best thing,
third place.
the best thing about this World Cup, first of all, it's in a Muslim country.
Yeah.
In Qatar, where they said there was no alcohol, there's people complaining, thinking
and
it was going to be.
And the women have said it's the safest football matches that they've been to.
Basically, it's really destroyed the Western view of and the lies they put out and how they say the country is.
Yeah.
Because people have gone there and realised how amazing it is. Not just that, they've experienced one of the best World Cups in the sense of no alcohol, so there hasn't been a single arrest of an English person or I think Irish or something like that, or Welsh in them areas where they normally would every World Cup. They go to different countries, they riot because they're drunk, they get in fights, they do these things. Yeah. But they go there, no alcohol, they've enjoyed themselves, families have enjoyed themselves, they've brought their children. It's been amazing.
The women have said that they've not... So usually in football matches and stuff like that, World Cup, there's a lot of trigger warning, sexual harassment, even touching and
catcalling,
exactly.
all these things.
And the women here, so when they're getting patted down, there's a separate space. There's
Not
a
here
section,
in Qatar.
Sorry, here in Qatar. Separate section for women. A lot of women have spoke about the difference between this World Cup and the previous World Cups that they've been to, and they've said it's been a very pleasant experience.
And these are women from the West, people from Europe and all this stuff that have gone. And they were a bit skeptical, but they went because obviously they want to support their countries, and they said it's the best experience. Not just that, the support of Palestine, every time Morocco with the flag as well. I just love how all the Muslims, Africans, everyone's united to support a team, which is beautiful.
Not gonna lie, it is so beautiful, wallah. It is so beautiful. That's heartwarming to see.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's brought us all together. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, definitely. Do you know what? It's kind of nice because it also, as a Moroccan, there's a part of me that always feels like people don't really look at us that nicely, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Other Arabs or Africans, we're kind of we're pushed off they're not us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know, they kind of. I remember one time some girl said, "Yeah, Moroccans are bottom barrel Arabs." I was like, "What the hell?" And I went off and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I got so annoyed. But then to see the narrative switch, which is kind of upsetting. Football has to make that happen.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a lot more respect and a lot more relationship built of love and religion and everything.
So the argument of whether Moroccans are Arabs has been ongoing on social media, but so it's easier for us because our mum's side and dad's side, so both our grandparents, so we're half Arab. Did you know that?
Yeah,
so a lot of people are like, oh, are they Arabs? Are they not? So we actually are half Arab. So technically we are African Arabs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because we're I can't remember the name, but we're from the Rif area as well, and it was a mixture. There was an Arab person who came to a tribe who was a sheikh, I think, and then he ended up getting married there, and then we're from that
Yeah, so we're
lineage
like a
of,
bit of both.
Yeah.
I was going to say as well, so speaking of which, yeah, that's a really beautiful thing. I'm not going to lie. So proud. It's been so beautiful. Even like just seeing everyone so excited. It was so sad to watch that match, I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
It was very sad and disappointing.
It was stressful because like to the last second, and by the way, guys, it was Morocco against France, and Morocco won. But like in my head, I just believed we were going to win it. I was like, we're doing it.
Yeah.
But they did well. They did well. And I think to see people afterwards still like celebrating the fact that we've made it this far is nice as well.
So speaking of which, right? So I'm very proud. Like I say, I'm very proud of Moroccans. I'm proud of everyone, the whole Muslim Ummah. I'm not going to lie, how they've come together, how everyone's bringing out, like you said, Palestinian flags and just, wallah, it's so beautiful and heartwarming to see. Wait, speaking of which, I saw a tweet where apparently when Morocco won against, who did they win against? Spain?
Yeah.
Or someone else, or Portugal. Someone missed a goal on the other team, and a Morocco guy came up to him and kissed his head.
No, yeah. I watched that live, and I tell you, I laughed my head off. Me and one other guy noticed it there. Everyone else carried on. We started laughing because he went like this. Come up to him. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Kissed him on the head. And we laughed so hard.
But like, imagine kissing someone because they missed a goal.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Thank
And
you,
he's
basically.
like, yeah. It was so funny.
And the guy's face is stressed. If
Yeah,
you look at the
he's
tweet,
so
like,
stressed out.
And he's just kissing.
Like, imagine another person on the other team. You don't even know. She comes up to you and goes, it's so funny.
Oh, that was so funny.
Anyway, yeah, so you made a TikTok.
Okay, so, right. I would just like to make a disclaimer, and I feel like my Sadly Relatable family know, and my people that watch my lives, they know already. This man hate train that I have, most of the time, wallah, it is a joke. It's genuinely a joke. It's just funny. It's just funny, I'm not gonna lie. To me, to you. To me, I think it's funny to hate on men because they ruin women's lives, but I don't think it's all men. Do you get it? So I just do it. I genuinely milk it on social media.
Yeah.
Why? Because us girls, we relate, we laugh at it. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah, no,
anytime I see a man hating tweet or TikTok, I'll send it to my friends. We'll literally laugh.
Don't you think that's funny?
Yeah, it's funny.
Don't you think it's funny that like you lot are that pressed?
No, let me explain to you. Yeah. First of all, I'm genuinely being serious now. I'm like, no, I'm being serious now. Don't talk. So I done a TikTok, and I just said, oh, and it's a joke, come on. And it's so funny how all the men were triggered. I done a TikTok and I said, oh, guys, the plus side to Morocco losing is all Moroccan men now are going to be sad for like a week and they don't deserve happiness. Clearly, that is a joke. My brother's Moroccan. He don't deserve happiness either. No, my brother's Moroccan. I wouldn't really want you to be sad, and people don't understand that.
To be honest, I from my point of view is this. I'm kind of over the men hate train thing, but I know we've brought it on ourselves, so I can't even argue it anymore. I want to be like, stop it, it's just stupid now. But I know that we basically deserve it in that sense of like, there's so many bad men out there that I can't even like sit and try to defend it. I'm just like, let it happen. But that TikTok did make me laugh, I can't lie. And I love Morocco and I wanted them to win so badly, but I found that TikTok funny.
This is why I rate you, right? The reason that TikTok didn't hurt you or you didn't get offended was because you don't class yourself as those men that are bad, that don't deserve happiness. Because you know that. So the only men that would genuinely get pressed is if you know you're not a good man. Or
literally.
You've done stuff and you've hurt people. That's why I find it funny. And I know there's a lot of, I genuinely feel like all the men that watch Sadly Relatable as well, I class them as you as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're on the same
Do you know why? Because I
level.
feel like the men that are not good would look at me and think, yeah, moist. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's too nice, look at him. But the ones that watch and they're like, oh, I rate this guy. You can tell they've got good morals as well, because I'm a good person.
All right,
we can guess.
So what I was saying is I done that TikTok, I posted it like kind of blew up within the first hour, and then the hate train came, and it was so hilarious. All the Moroccan men in my comment section actually pressed, like they were swearing, they were writing this, they were like, someone commented, I'm so glad God punished women with periods. I laughed so much. I replied lol, because that was funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would just like to say, because there is this man hate train, first of all, if you got pressed by that, then there's bigger issues in life to be worried about.
Yeah, definitely.
And my mum did say to me, Nisrin, I think it came at a wrong time, like it was a bit sensitive for you to post it just there and then after they had lost. And I'm thinking, I'm sorry, but you know what is the wrong time is what women have to go through. No, wallah, I genuinely being serious now. I know it's funny, yeah? I know it's funny, okay? I know it's funny. And I know I am 50% joking when I do this man hate train. I know that there's good men out there. I believe there are. I know there are. I've seen it. you know what I mean? I was married to a good man. I've been around good men. They're in my family. I haven't really come across too many bad men. I think there's good men can do bad things. I'm not saying they're perfect, but I know there's men with pure hearts out there. And the reason us women make jokes about men being trash and men being this, I think is genuine because what a lot of us have been through. So I'm going to start off. This is a bit deep. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Okay. Can I go into it?
Yeah, go on then.
But my example is this, right? A lot of the guys that are pressed about me making hating men comments, right? It's a joke. But I feel like a lot of women, and not just me, think about all the women that can't go on walks at night because they're scared of getting killed. Think about all the women that have been killed. By the way, trigger warning. Think about all the women who, when they were younger, were SA'd by grown men.
Yeah.
Think about
and the thing is, it's not like it's a non-common thing. It's happened to like I'd say like, I can't even say a statistic because I don't know, but majority of girls I know have been through it.
95% of women that I know have been sexually assaulted or abused or raped. I'm not going to lie to you. So then how are you getting pressed that we make jokes about men being trash? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why it annoys me so much.
Yeah.
Another thing is, that's a lot of that is something that I've experienced from a young age. I'll be honest with you. When I've not really spoke about this much, and I will go into detail. Right now is probably the wrong time, but literally,
we can do an actual episode on it.
Yeah, we will. And I'm not ashamed to say it. By the way, trigger warning, guys. But literally from the age of like, I don't know, 6, I had grown ass 30-year-old men, like as a 6-year-old, literally like essaying me. Do you get it? So it happened to me with like 2 different grown-ass men, and another story I'll explain. I've explained it on my TikTok and stuff before, but I was literally, remember, I was walking home once, and you remember this story. We were in Morocco, and I'd always go to the shop. How old was I? Probably about 10, innit? I was about 10 years old, and I was walking back from the shop, and all the little boys in the neighborhood, I think their ages started from around, I'm not gonna lie, like 10 to maybe 16, 17. There was about 6 of them. I was walking back from the shop, but it was Asr time. In Asr time in Morocco, like everyone's just, all the shops are closed and people are sleeping. There's like one shop that's open. So I went and got sweets, whatever. As a 10-year-old, I'm walking back to my nan's. I see in Women's House there, and then I see the group of like 6 boys, different ages there, and they're all whispering to each other. And wallah, when I speak about this story, it takes me back to it.
Does it traumatize you, that story? Because you told us this one before.
Did I say it on the live?
Yeah, you said it on the podcast. Yeah.
Did I?
But you can still carry on and say it. But I
don't remember saying it, Ayul.
No, you did. But carry on.
Sorry, for the people that didn't watch it, I'm going to explain it again.
Yeah, explain it.
Damn, I've got to explain it exactly the same now. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, imagine she adds a lie.
No, this is...
Then he punched me.
Like, wait, and there was 15 of them now. And then Ayub, wallah, when I tell you as a like 10-year-old or like 8 to 10-year-old, now I'm like, what age did I say? I don't know the exact age. Wallah, Ayub, they all held me. I remember thinking in my brain, what are they all doing, weirdos? And then my attitude quickly changed. It changed from weirdos to scared.
Yeah.
Bro, they were holding me, Ayub, and they took turns. They all were holding me, and they took turns to actually kiss me as like a less than 10 years old child.
What, like a...
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I think maybe one of them got a bit excited and made it more than that. Astaghfirullah.
Why am I laughing?
No, because
the way you said it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. So, and then not just that, I've had experiences with grown-ass men, like for years of going through that as an actual child. And then when I was like 14, my dad just abandoned me. By the way, I'm not making this about me. I'm just giving an example of one woman out there who has had bad experiences with men.
And there's people that have had a million times worse than that as well.
10,000 times worse. And I'm telling you now, most women have gone through a similar experience to even one of mine or 10 times worse. Yeah, so then men are out there saying, oh, the hate men train. Not just that, men, literally women, ruin women's lives. They'll marry them, they'll leave them, they'll marry someone else. They'll marry them, I know a story of someone who married someone, kicked out her and her disabled son onto the streets. That's it. Just like that. We have an excuse, we have a reason to sit and joke, which we shouldn't be joking, we should be serious, about men being shit, basically. So how can you, as a man, come and be pressed when women talk about men who have ruined their lives, which all of us have had an experience with that?
Yeah, I think that's the reason I don't get as pressed, because I know that doesn't include me.
Exactly.
So when I hear you making these jokes or doing these things or saying men are trash, to me, I don't get offended, because it's almost like you just saying a rapist is trash or this person is trash. Like, I don't see it as including me. I'm not the man that you're talking about.
Exactly.
So I don't get pressed.
I made a TikTok about that as well. I said, if I was to turn around and say thieves are the worst scum of the earth, a lot of men are not, they're going to see that and scroll
You wouldn't see all the feeds going, nah, what? We're great people.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, look, a thief hater. Like, do you know what I mean? So that's why, like, I get it. It can be a bit much. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, it does, like...
You drag it out a little bit.
I do drag it, but I know I'm dragging it out, and I'm dragging it out on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just annoys me when men sit there and have the audacity, like, I don't know, it just annoys me so much. And this is why I'm so, like, women...
But I don't think men are even that aware.
They're not.
That's what's scary, because even, like, when I think of... We'll go into it properly, but the situations that you went through, it was weird, because sometimes, obviously we're only a year apart. You told me at one point I was in the same vicinity as you. And to me, I'm like, my mind is flabbergasted, because I had no clue in my life what the hell was even going on as a kid. And obviously you don't say anything until we got to an older age and stuff like that. But like, they don't realize a lot of men, and men do go through it as well. Let's not be honest. Let's not lie about
it's
it.
not just men.
Men go through that type of stuff as well, and it's
Yeah.
bad. But for example, in majority of situations, I feel like it's a female, and then we won't realize how lucky we had it. That experience that we had might have been all fun, and we thought of this, but you were going through something completely different.
And the worst part is, AYOUB, and I know a lot of people would have gone through this, and it could be traumatizing for some of you guys, and it is for me as well, to be honest with you. But I like to be open on my platform. Like I said, the thought that someone might watch and feel a bit better is what gets me through the awkwardness of speaking about it. Wallah, when I went through like a genuine grown adult, you know, one time it happened when you were next to me, like the man was distracting you with a phone and doing it at the same time, you know that.
Yeah, that's...
And you were there all playing with the game on his phone.
That's what I'm saying. The two,
scared.
Yeah, like the two realities of like...
And as I was saying, and you just, it's so important to speak to your children, because in your head, you might think, why would a child be scared to tell? Like, wallah, you think in your head, I'm going to get in trouble. This is my fault. As a child, as a 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old, you think it's my fault. You have to speak to your children.
This is why I've said it before, and I still confidently stand by this. I want to educate my kids to fully understand. If anyone does anything, come and tell me straight. There's no like, you're not going to be in trouble. I don't want them to fear me. You have to like build that and install that into them, because they're not going to know. Even if you have to, I feel like you literally have to drill it in their mind. You can't just say it once. You have to make it aware. Literally, if my kid goes to school, I'm telling you, every day it comes back, I'm going to ask, and be like, it's okay to tell me this person shouldn't be doing this. You're not going to get in trouble. And just every day, like, I want to, because knowing that people have been through it and around, I don't know, it just makes me scared. Like, how am I ever going to leave my kids with babysitters? That's not happening.
It's scary,
That's
but like
stress.
I said, if you do just teach your children, like I said, as a generation, I feel like we're going to be good parents. I feel like
we're so much more like mentally developed in understanding emotions, feelings,
scenarios.
scenarios.
There'll be less childhood trauma in the next generation, inshallah. But yeah, and so all these women are going through this, and men as well. I really don't want to like not include them. I don't want to exclude them.
I know a few men that have been through similar situations.
I know as well. So a lot of men as well, but I'm just saying the majority is women. So if you put a group of random 100 women and 100 men, I'm pretty sure it will be like more of the women have gone through it.
Yeah, I feel like it's more likely to be the women.
Obviously, I don't know the statistics, but like I say, when we sit and we make jokes about men being trash and, you know, oh, men don't deserve happiness, it is a joke. We don't mean it. We obviously don't, we're not talking about all men. We're not speaking about, you know, the good ones. We're not speaking about the prophets and the Sahaba. And of course, we're not speaking about that. When we say that, we're generalizing the really bad men that enter women's lives, ruin their lives, feel no remorse, that have probably given you childhood trauma, have done something to you as a child, and now it's affected you in your relationships. And a lot of women have that. To the men that just marry women and think it's a joke and just, do you get it? It's all of that is what we're talking about.
I think like, it's crazy. I don't know. It's really crazy to think that like, that's the world we kind of live in. And it's got me like in this mindset of like, I really want, and I get scared of it, but I've seen so much stress in our family in the sense of like things like this, or like family breaking down, or like marriages not working out, stuff like that. And it's like witnessing this as a child and seeing it all. I honestly believe it's the way I am now. Like, I think you go two ways. You either follow in the path or you learn from it and you're like, I want to be a better person. I've seen people go through this. And I definitely feel like I'm on that side of like wanting to make sure that I never treat my wife in the way that she ever feels like that, to make sure my children are good. But what's scary is you don't know until you're in this situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, as much, I mean, it's a good first step, alhamdulillah, that I have this thoughts and I'm aware of them, and I'm like, okay, this is my mindset, I want to go into it like this. But I'm just praying, and may Allah make it easy for me to withhold the mindset that I have and be aware of what I'm doing. And I think, but I think it's easier for me because I have people like you in my life that like would tell me, like, if you ever saw me treat my wife a certain way, or she came and told you this way, like, my family would check me. There wouldn't be this whole like, oh, that's his life. My family will check me, and we check people. Like, what are you doing to your wife? Do you know what I mean? Although 100%. It might not be our business, but we're stepping in, and we're not letting something like that run, which I'm kind of hopeful for, in the sense of that I'll never be in that situation, inshallah, and if Allah wills it. And the same for you guys as well. I pray that Allah makes all your experiences that you go through easy, and bring good people into your life that will treat you with respect, and give you the rights that you deserve.
And like I said, I don't think it would make you a bad person, because I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to confidently say I was the best wife ever. No, I was going through some stuff, and I was not the best person I could be for you at that time. Doesn't make me a bad person. Doesn't make you a bad person what you've done. But good people can still do bad things. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
So you know the difference between a bad person and a good person that's done bad things, and that's why it's important to forgive as well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, though. Like, that's what I'm scared of. Like, sometimes I feel like it can be the mixture of people as well. Like, you're two good people, but together you're not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's sad.
But yeah, one of the points I wanted to go into, because you were talking about how like women walking in the street alone. I saw a news article recently of a young girl that got killed. She was a law student, and she got killed. And they had like footage of the guy in the night coming out. I think he might have been drunk or not, I can't remember. But you see the CCTV footage of him in the street. He targeted like 3 different girls, but they all made it home. So like you see him following them, and the girl gets a bit worried, and she like speeds up. She goes into a store, and then you see him go into the store to look for her, and then hide around the corner. She comes out the store, and then he follows her again, and then she runs, gets into her house, and then he finds another girl walking across the street, and he goes and follows her. And then she got home on time, and I think to myself, there's literally a guy who put it in his mind, I'm going to do this, and he started folling women around.
There's not just a guy, AYOUB.
Yeah, there's always happening.
Hundreds of guys.
I don't think
that's the ones
as a female,
we hear of. That's the ones we hear of. Imagine the ones we don't hear of. Imagine the people that go missing. Imagine in other countries. It's you don't understand.
But that's why it's so, going back to
may Allah protect us all.
Qatar and stuff like that. And it probably does happen there, but the probability is a lot less than here, because of like how severe the laws are as well and stuff like that. And like even like they say how safe Dubai is, and you really feel it.
Not just that. Islamically, in our religion, guys, that's why it annoys me when people say we don't have rights or women are oppressed. Islamically, you take sin for every tear that comes out of that you make a woman cry. Deep that for a second. And that's how precious Allah sees us and the rights that He's given us. And that's why it annoys me when people are like, oh, they're oppressed. You know, Islam doesn't give rights to women and stuff like that. Like, we have a lot of rights.
Yeah.
And everything makes sense as well. Like when you think about it, of course, there's going to be some things where you think, oh, but how? But that's just the fact that we're in this society. So society's told us that that's not fair. Do you get it? But
you see, like, you really do see, like, if you actually live out the rules and regulations that are set on us in our deen and our religion, everything would be perfect.
Literally.
There wouldn't be a flaw.
But I would say the real religion. You see how some people think...
Yeah, you can't look at a Muslim and then think... Because we're not perfect and we're made imperfect. We're not a full representation of the religion and how perfect it is.
I'm talking about... You see, like, the men that are... You see religious men, but I'm talking about the ones that are religious on deen, but they genuinely follow it. They come home, they smile. They're happy. They joke with their wife. They bring them gifts. Like... I will happily, you tell me not to leave the house for 6 months and you're a man like that and you're paying the bills, I will happily listen to you. Do you get it? But it's more like a case of when you think of those rules that are set, obviously you have to ask permission Islamically from your husband, but it's not like a, please, can I go out? If you marry the right person, it's like, hey, I'm going to go to the shop. It's just so they know where you are. It's more of like a protection for you. But I will happily do it if the man is following the religion properly.
Yeah, and not just that, like, as a woman... Like hearing this stuff, and it's a sad reality. It's not going to change. I'm sorry. Like, as much as we want it to be this, you can just go out and la-di-da-da-da, skip down the road. Nothing's ever going to happen to you. It could be pitch black, whatever. That's not the reality. That's not the world we live in. You're in danger. I feel like as a woman, I would want the safety of a husband that is like that, keeping an eye on me. Where are you? Where have you gone? Rather than just going and having the opportunity of something like that happening to me. Do you know what I mean?
As a woman,
or like he wants to be there when we go somewhere. He's taking me.
I'm gonna be completely honest, right? I agree with all the rules that are set in our religion, the hijab rules, even the traveling without. No, listen to what I'm saying. Traveling without a mahram. I agree with it all. I'm not saying I follow it all, obviously, but it can be annoying in the sense that these rules are set because of the way men are. Do you understand? We have to wear hijab and cover our beauty because men are dogs and they'll look at you and imagine you fully naked and doing disgusting stuff with you. So the reason for it kind of annoys me because I'm like, literally men.
No, but we're all created imperfect as well.
Yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is things that I do aren't really going to affect your overall life. Do you get it?
Yeah, but if we're built with the innate desire to have them attractions to you. And
no,
stuff
but that's
like
why
that.
I'm saying it's a bit stressful that the reason.
But there's upon you is to dress modestly, and upon us is to lower our gaze and do these things. So it's not just set to you; it's also hard for us to lower our gaze. So
yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean? And we're
but
built
I'm sorry,
with a natural,
dressing modestly and wearing a hijab and fully, some people say makeup's haram, and fully not going out without a mahram is so much easier than when you see a girl looking away. I mean, it's so much harder than. Come on,
but it is, but it's also, yeah.
But I fully understand why. I understand why.
But these things of like, to us, this whole like dressing modestly and doing makeup, it's hard to you because of the world we live in the sense of how the opposite has been glamorized. If you lived in a country where everyone was doing that, I'm telling you wouldn't have an issue. You wouldn't even probably think about it.
Yeah, that is true.
Because you've brought around that surroundings. You're exposed to women being half naked, doing these things, wearing this, wearing that. Do you know what I mean?
That is true.
And I don't think it's all down to men being dogs. I think there's a part of it where men have to cover their aura and do these things as well. We're going to be just free roaming and be naked. Maybe you could be around respectful men. They see you, oh, she's good looking, that's it, I'm not going to do anything. But then you both are attracted to each other because you could both see certain parts of your body. Next thing you know, you've cheated on your husband. So there's different aspects.
Yeah, but women
of
don't look
tackling
at a guy's knees and belly button and think, cool.
Trust me, they do. Not knees, but they talk about this belly button, the V shape. Women have been talking about that for years. That's part of.
I'm not gonna lie.
Part of mission. Maybe your personal experience. Trust me, I know. They've told me. No, I'm joking.
Dad bods.
No, but that's why even in modeling, they go for the men with the V. Like that area is attractive to women. It's a fact.
What I find weird when girls are like, "Oh, cool, he's got a nice bum." What the hell did you just say?
Yeah, like what are you gonna get out of him having a nice bum?
What? And again, I think I said this very early on. Why are men attracted to bums? You know what happens in the middle of that? Like, seriously, do you know the smell that comes out of that? That's why I don't understand. Men are just weird. You lot are just weird.
That's how we're built. You stop saying it. Because it's almost like you're saying the way that Allah has designed us is weird. That's how we are.
Yeah, you're right. You're not weird.
Oh, that's funny.
Damn, you're right.
Oh, I had a would you rather, by the way.
Go on.
That I wanted to ask you. 1 second.
How long
we'll do
have
it
you been
quickly.
filming?
43. We'll do it quickly. Let me find it. Actually, no, it's not a would you rather. It's something else, but it fits well with this conversation. If you could stop one crime.
Men.
Wait. Let me listen.
I'm joking, by the way, guys.
You had to stop one crime, and that's it. It's going to be done forever. No one will ever be able to commit it ever again, and they never will go ahead to do it or feel the urge to commit that crime. But to stop it, you had to commit it once.
Oh
What would you do?
That was a mad one because I had it in my head and I was like.
And then you realise you have to commit it first to do that.
Damn. Oh my gosh, that is a really good question.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would have been something, of course, but I'm gonna say, I think murder. I'll kill someone to stop other people dying.
Stop murder.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
What else is a crime?
Because I've already seen someone answer this question. They gave such a good answer. I'll tell you afterwards.
Maybe. Yeah, murder.
Okay.
Actually, nah, because then I'd have to.
You'd have to kill someone.
Yeah. Maybe like robbery of people's homes. like burglary of people's homes, because people get traumatized from that. They feel unsafe
Yeah,
in
but
their
listen,
homes.
you could stop one crime. You could stop like this. You just think about all this trauma that people not that you want to do it, but think about all this like crazy stuff. You could stop something crazy.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it. That's what I'm saying. So you'd have to figure what's the best one you can do without it being something mad that you have to do.
Yeah, like I said, probably like house burglaries.
Okay, house burglaries. The answer that I saw, which I thought was sick, is basically in court, it's a crime to lie about what you've committed. So if you get caught lying, it's a crime. But if you you do it
good.
that means that every time someone goes to court, they can never lie. Like that law's done. Like they can never physically lie about it. So it means that everyone in court will be telling the truth, and they'd all get caught out for everything they've done.
Yes, that was a good.
That's a sick one, isn't
it? Can you start giving me these more like prior to me filming the episode?
No, you have to go.
Nah, that was so good. Yeah, because when I think about all the people that are incarcerated and wrongfully.
Oh yeah, that's sad. And we'd know whether they're lying or not. Listen, don't even get me started on that. I feel so bad for people that have been wrongly accused.
You know what I don't understand? Why are you getting out a Bible? If I've killed 17 people, you think my hand on a Bible is going to make me tell the truth? If I have killed 17 people...
And like, it's not just a Bible, it's like Quran, all this stuff, any religious, for like, you swear an oath. Yeah. Do you think this oath matters if I've just murdered 30 kids?
If I've done the worst crime possible, you think, right, let's get the book out, come on.
It's not like they're going to be like, oh, I've killed 50 kids, but I can't lie.
Yeah,
I can't lie. I can't break this oath. All right, I did it.
Yeah, I do get it. Maybe like some people, some cases and scenarios, they'll be like, no, I can't. But most of the time, like, come on.
Yeah. I think it'd be scary just to hold a gun to their head. Did you do it? Torture them. That'd probably work more. Yes!
That's true. Why don't they do lie detector tests?
I don't think they're 100% accurate. They're like 99. I don't know. I don't even know how that stuff works. What if like a breeze comes in whilst I'm saying a thing and it makes my body change?
Or you fart. No.
You always got to go to that, you weirdo.
Anyway, yeah. Let's do the...
shout out of the week.
Let's do the shout out of the week.
Ooh.
It's so cold. I can't film in these conditions anymore.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll heat up.
Yeah.
It's just because we got here too late.
Speaking of which, when it goes dark, I get depressed, man. Look at the outside. When we came in... I know. When we came in, it was nice. So we didn't say the word.
Oh,
for the giveaway. Oh, but they're not going to know. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So, okay.
So now we made it all the way to the end. We just wanted you to watch this episode.
So, the word for the iPad giveaway
is... Stew.
Stew.
Yeah.
Stewy.
How they spelling it?
Stewy.
Stewy?
Stewy.
Stewy.
No? Okay.
Spell it how you want.
Yeah, stew. Stewy.
Yeah.
Stew
for studio.
Yeah, and comment it down below. And in the next episode, we will pick a winner.
And we don't want just the word. We want like a nice, hefty paragraph.
Yeah, little Bismillah. Share this. Send it to your friends. Copy link. Like it. Look.
And be following us on Sadly Relatable Instagram, by the way.
Whoever does the most shares and deserves it the most and shares this to their family and friends and likes and comments and subscribes, it gets the winner iPad. Let them win the iPad. I mean, that was a joke, by the way. But yeah, it wasn't a joke.
You're playing around, but you actually did mean it.
Yeah. So, comment down below, Stu, and we'll give an iPad out.
Yeah, I'm actually excited.
I'm so excited.
Can we like hand deliver it? Unless it's like far away.
Okay, let's hand deliver it.
If they're in the area.
Yeah, if they're in our area, we'll hand deliver it.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be so fun.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I forgot. We're doing the shout out of the week. Okay, so the shout out of the week goes to B. She doesn't have her full name up. It's user MB. She said, not me trying to zoom in because I'm so used to seeing you guys close up. Lol. But Allahumma barik, this is such an exciting new chapter. I'm so proud to see you reach the stage after 2 years of listening. /watching. Love you both. She's been here from the start. We love you
so
Wallah.
much. We love you. We appreciate you. All the love and support. All the love and support that you lot have been showing us has been crazy. Yeah, we're excited, man. Thank you so much. Ooh.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for that beautiful comment as well. Yeah. We can't wait to see you in the next one. And maybe we'll have a guest soon.
Maybe. And yeah, guys, don't worry. Someone did comment about like not making it guests all the time. But I think our guest episodes will probably be once a month or something like that.
Yeah.
Depending. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it will definitely be put into the system in like a nice, easy way to digest. So it's not too much going on. But yeah, Nishan, where can I find you?
You You can find me crying on my pillow. You can find me at It's Nisrin on Instagram and TikTok.
You can find me at Kayla Kasha. Whoa. You can find me at Kayla Kasha on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow Sadly Relatable Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Guys, we love you lot so much.
Wallah,
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and to also check out my channel on YouTube where I post vlogs every Monday. Yeah, you'll get more like behind the scenes stuff that's going on here and just some fun content. But yeah, it's
guys, we didn't mention this. I was gonna say to qualify for entering the giveaway, they have to subscribe to you.
Yeah, if you remember.
We're so bad.
It's alright. Whoever wins it, I'll just tell them go subscribe.
Yeah. But yeah, love you guys.
Yeah, love you lot so much, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye.